It's been very interesting sitting here tonight, listening to the debate from all parties and seeing what's actually been said. And this fodder crisis has been around for a while, and I think everybody recognises that. It was in the northwest and on the west coast for some time, and the government has been responding to that. And in fact, from the government's own response here this evening, their actual response to the fodder crisis in the northwest made this fodder crisis in the rest of the country worse. Which doesn't make any sense, because surely the government had enough there to be able to start trialling the problem and seeing what was actually happening and could actually deal with it and learn from the problem. So the government clearly hasn't been learning really from what needs to be done, and that's a big problem that we face now at the moment. I think that there's immediate solutions that needs to be put in place. We do, like the Irish Insurance Health Farmers, the IFA, and all the farmer organisations have pointed out what is needed immediately, which is a meal voucher scheme, a transport subsidy scheme, and a delay in the farm inspections that needs to happen straight away, so that farmers can concentrate on this crisis and actually deal with it. And and if there's a problem over the delay in the farm inspections and that, the minister needs to come clear and say that, and let us know where the actual problem lies, if it is within Europe, and that we can direct our voices towards there to actually get some leeway and some credit from them to allow that to happen. But there is also a bigger problem, as clear from the contributions that have been made here tonight. I was a member of the Agricultural Committee and sat there when we were talking about the removal of the milk quotas, and everybody was talking about this is fantastic, great, it's the best thing that could ever happen. We'd have all this extra milk quotas and all these extra cattle and everything. And the very day that the milk quotas was removed, everybody was in doom and gloom and said, this is a disaster, there's far too many cattle, we can't do it. It's the exact opposite. It was amazing. But I suppose I don't come from a farming background, so I don't have I suppose a hand or a foot in the business, so I'm not sure fully what's involved, but I'm on the Agricultural Committee and I see what's happening and I listen to it, and it's amazing, and it was just like the turn of a hat. So there is problems right across the board in the agriculture in this country, and it definitely seems to be that we have too many head of cattle that have to be fed, and that's leading to the crisis that we're having in fodder right across the country. But also as well, I think, and it's been recognised by a number of members here, which is great, climate change is having an impact, and it's having an impact now on us, and we have to address that, and we have to look and see what we can actually do in relation to that as well. And I think that's vitally important for the future, because it's only if we deal with that we can put long-term measures in place to ensure that we don't have this crisis going on every single year. And it is true, as one of the deputies said, climate is going to change, and we're going to have longer periods where the cattle are going to be housed, and farmers are going to have to cope with that, and we're going to have a teething problem and getting used to that right through the time. So we have to do that now, and we have to start that conversation right away and right now as well, to make sure that we are ready for it and that everybody can benefit into the future. Thank you.
Fitzmaurice, thank you.
First of all, I want to commend Fianna Fáil on the motion.